Recently, I finally made a proper tailcoat for my Sebastian Michaelis cosplay. All you need is a normal jacket and we will turn it into the tailcoat. It's pretty easy. This is beginner level, as long as you don't do the same mistakes I made. If you don't want to make the same mistake I did, make sure your jacket is long enough to include the tails. Maybe go for a full-length coat instead of a normal jacket. You need this thing to be long. I would recommend it should reach your knees. On top of that, pay attention to the buttons and the front opening. You'll need this exact type of angular buttons where only the lowest one gets actually closed. If you want to do a butler tailcoat. If you do any tailcoat without making it look like a butler's one, then do what you want. Your first step is to take a closer look at your jacket and what you need. I took off the fake pockets because they were just in the way. They were gonna get cut off anyway. So I removed them and then I marked where I would want to cut my jacket. It's pretty much directly below your lowest button. Then you make sure to connect your marking to the back where you mark where you want to cut your tails. I just went down the back seams because I had them at a convenient spot. I don't know if it's like that for everyone. And then we get to the scary part. You actually have to cut it off. Trust yourself. Once I had it cut off, I realized that it's way too short for me. That's the problem I was mentioning. So in my case, I'm going to attach my left-offs and make some improvised tail. But in your case, you bought a jacket that's long enough and then your cutoff will be long enough, right? Like if you reach this point with a jacket that's long enough, you would only have to hem all of the borders and you'd be done. You'd already be done, it's that easy. This is the only problem I had and the only reason it got complicated for me. So what I did first is to take apart my scrap pieces, specifically take off the lining, and then I improvised some random shape into it. This was long enough, and so I marked where I had to make my new tail. I attached it in a flimsy way and now it looks like Sebastian was in a fight with the Grim Reaper. But then I hemmed the whole thing. As you can see, I don't have any lining in it because that was too complicated for me to figure out. And we are already done. Now you successfully turned this into that. Good job, people.